The venue and date will be announced very soon, so as soon as it is, it'll be great, because I know there'll be a lot of travelling Australian fans who'll love to come across there in the middle of winter, go and enjoy the US summer and get amongst it.
So travelling US, we've got a little bit out here by accident, so that's good.
Sorry,
we'll take that.
Enjoying a summer somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, it's also somewhere on the Gold Coast, middle of
Always,
Northern Territory.
Always.
Here with No Limit CEO George Rose, May 14, a huge card, the return of Sam Goodman and the return of Harry Garside, which is exciting to get him back in the sport.
Yeah, Wollongong's finest, he's back in the ring, and we've been hanging for that, I think. After the turmoil that he's faced in the last few months, it's great to have Sam back. Also great to have Harry back in pro boxing, chasing a new dream of going all the way to the top in pro boxing.
Yeah, well, we ruined Christmas with the cut eye. How important is it to get him in a position to get that fight again within a way?
Yeah, it's not the first time that Christmas has been ruined for us with fights. I don't think we're meant to celebrate Christmas, but for Sam Goodman, I think this is fantastic. He's back in the ring. He's taken a tough fight though, a really, really tough fight, but one that I've got no doubt Sam can win. I still think that he's the best in the division. I think he's the guy that deserves his world title shot, and whatever it takes to get there, he's willing to do. So he's taken on a very tough fight here, but it's one that no doubt I think he'll get his chance to showcase his skills. He's one of our most skillful boxers we have here in Australia. Very clinical, and I reckon he'll put on a clinical performance on May 14.
And Harry Garside's back. We just saw him on the speedball over there. He hasn't lost a thing.
No, it was unbelievable what he was doing. He's mate, he never stops training. Even though he's been away from the sport for this long, he has not slowed down. He trains every day, whether he's running, whatever he's doing, he's always amongst it. And boxing's a big part of his identity, a big part of his story. So it's great that we've got him back here in pro boxing. And I'm excited to see just how far Harry can actually go. I know he's a guy that pushes himself to every limit to make sure he gets to the top. I've got no doubt that he'll really test the waters in this division.
He sounds like he wants to be really active. He has about a 3 or 4 year plan, and for him to do what he is saying, that's getting him out a lot.
Well, that's one thing that we love. We love activity. We put on a show a month, so there's plenty of opportunities for him to showcase what he can do and to really get his name back out there in them pro boxing ranks, get his support back up, because he's a very, very popular Australian character. Let's just get them more behind him following his pro boxing journey now.
Now, you said that we don't like Christmas Day, but this morning actually felt like it when we woke up to the news that Tim Tszyu is returning to Fundora.
Yeah.
Where did it officially get signed off, and where are we at with it?
Yeah, look, it's one that we've been keen to get since that first fight. We've been hanging for that opportunity, and now the timing was just perfect. Fundora's just had a great comeback performance, really showed that he's one of the dangerous guys in the division without a doubt. Tim had a fantastic performance against Joey Spencer, pulled up fine. Now's the time for him to get amongst it and get that rematch happening. It's one that we've been talking about for a while, but as I said, we took that IBF opportunity. Fundora had to recover from injury, and now we're back here now where the timing was right for this fight to happen.
How close did it come to not happening?
Look, I think it's something that was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. Again, it was just timing to make sure that it did. It's one that Tim's really wanted to get his opportunity to get back there and right that wrong. And obviously Fundora's the world champ at the moment. Fundora wants to stamp his name as a world champion. Tim wants that belt off him. So this is going to be a really, really tough fight, and one that'll give the winner the opportunity to stamp their name in the division. And I've got no doubt that will be Tim Tszyu who gets a win.
Any abusive text yet from Keith Thurman going, "What have you bloody done to me"?
No. Keith Thurman's still there. He's still a guy that we'd love to work with in the future. He's a hell of a personality. So we'd love to get Keith Thurman back amongst it very soon. And it's a fight that Tim wanted. Tim still wants that fight. He's very interested in it. So we won't rule it out.
It's going to be awesome. And is it Vegas? That's the rumour?
It's a fair rumour. It's a fair rumour. The venue and date will be announced very soon. So as soon as it is, it'll be great, because I know there'll be a lot of travelling Australian fans who'll love to come across there in the middle of winter, go and enjoy the US summer and get amongst it.
So travelling US, we've got a little bit out here by accident, so that's good.
Sorry,
we'll take that.
Enjoying a summer somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, it's also somewhere on the Gold Coast, middle of
Always,
Northern Territory.
Always.
That'll be good, but geez, it's going to be a great fight to see again. Are you excited to see him back in? And I think one of the things I'm excited about for it is the the promos. Obviously, we know Fox Sports, a main event, like to make a great one anyway, but they've got the bloodbath that was to play with.
Yeah.
And I think this build-up's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And when PBC released the image
Yes.
in their announcement, and it was all red. It was all
Yeah.
red. It was covered in blood. And I mean, that's what the fight was too. It was an absolute war. One of the most memorable fights of last year, and one that I think that a lot of people will be really interested in seeing how this next one goes. Both of them with a full training camp leading into it. Both of them at their peak fitness. There'll be no excuses at the end of the day.
When you got the all clear with the return signed contract and you got to ring Tim, how was he?
He's pumped. He's pumped. Man, he's in this to be the best. He's in this to be the absolute best. And now the fact that he gets to fight for a world title, I know he's really excited about that WBC belt, that beautiful green belt. He'd love to have that around his waist, and I'd love to see it. I think all of Australia would love to see that around his waist.
Oh, it'd be phenomenal, and I get that he's just going to be, he's already posted it on Instagram being vengeance, and I think he's going to see that, and God, it's going to be awesome. And I've had a couple of things on my boxing bucket list, but one of those is Vegas with George Rose. So I'm trying to tick that off. If you can help me out, that'd be good.
Hey, it's the timing's right for the rest of us too, because we've finally recovered from what Vegas threw at us that last time around. So we're ready to go again. There's a lot of talk from a lot of the media blokes around here. They're looking forward to it as well. I think they've finally recovered from what was a great trip last time around, regardless of the result.
Well, hey, we look forward to going this time and watching Tim hold that green belt.
Absolutely.
George Rose, thanks.
Thank you.